Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the thumbnail and title, we will be discussing what if Naruto befriended Kurama earlier. So let's get into it. Where we last left off, we were at the finals of Junin exams, with Neji fighting Naruto. But before I get to that, I will retcon something, which is the way that Naruto meets Kurama. Instead of how I explained it in part 1, I'll make it so that it happens when Naruto confronts all his bullies. So let's get into that right now. Naruto is walking on the first day of his ninja academy. When in the forest, he sees 3 kids bullying a girl. This is Hanada, of course. Naruto goes for a raid as in canon, and Naruto says, "Hey, stop that, she did nothing to you." The bullies asks, "Oh, and what are you going to do about it?" Naruto says, "This," as he summons a tiny clone of himself. The bullies laugh at his pitiful attempt of a shadow clone, and to beat him up until Naruto gets knocked out. When he does, he wakes up and is conscious. Naruto sees a big orange emerald fox, and he goes through the same thing I explained in part 1. When he wakes up, Nara is waiting for him holding his damaged red scarf. Nara tries to return it to Naruto, but Naruto says it's alright, you can keep it, with Nara blushing at it. Now let's continue with the fight between Neji and Naruto. Naruto pins Neji to the wall, saying you are the reason that Hinata is currently really hurt. I won't let you get away with it just like that. Neji makes a speech about its fate as in canon. Naruto says in return, "Fate is what you make of it. It's not just a lucky thing that fortunates get to have, while the people who are less fortunate to rot away in the dark." He says this before not ending the match. Naruto punches Neji in the gut, with Neji flopping to the floor unconscious, with Orochimaru looking in astonishment in his seat, thinking about how powerful the little fox is. Gaara is looking in the stands with a devilish smile looking at Naruto, but excited for his match with Sasuke. Now, the rest of the match is quite in canon with no real difference between them, other than the fight between Sasuke and Gaara. Gaara starts out the fight by summoning his sand after Sasuke. Sasuke dodges the sand and runs up to Gaara, preparing to punch him square in the face. Gaara summons sand around him to make a kind of sand shield, as in canon. Sasuke uses the fireball jutsu against it, and it does nothing. Sasuke thinks what he should do next, but then the father of Kakashi saying, "You should do it, you can do it," which he does, running up to the sand shield and piercing it in half. Gaara looks shocked on the inside of the shield that somebody was able to remove part of his sand shield. Sasuke uses another Chidori to get Gaara out of the shield. Gaara flies out of the other side of the shield, and Sasuke runs up to him, punching him square in the face and pushing him onto the ground, where he jumps up and screams, "Katum! Fireball fire style! Fireball jutsu!" which knocks Gaara out with it. His team leader looking shocked in the stands, thinking that they might not be able to do the plan, when suddenly the ground starts to shake. It's coming from Gaara's position. Gaara, knocked out, starts to transform into his Shukaku states. He looks at Naruto with a big smile, finally being able to get revenge on that stupid fox. Everyone gets put into a genjutsu beside a select few. But this time, Naruto is among those people that are not under a genjutsu. Naruto enters his most powerful form that he knows of, which is the Kurama Chakra mode. Naruto uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu and attacks with the real one not being among the clones. Instead, the real one is preparing to use the summoning jutsu. The clones run up to Shukaku, and they all use the fireball jutsu, which the real Naruto learned from Sasuke while they were training. They all hit except for one. A massive explosion takes place on Shukaku's head. It knocks Shukaku down, and the fireball that missed transforms into the real Naruto, who when landing on the ground screams, "Summoning jutsu!" I did forget to Naruto fights Orochimaru with the Turtle Kage in behind him. Kurama asks if he can take this fight instead, since he has not had a good fight in a long time. Kurama does, and he starts to create a tailed beast bomb in his hand, and runs towards Orochimaru. He puts it between his arms, making them unable to be moved. Orochimaru, with the last of his efforts, throws a kunai at the Turtle Kage's face. Kurama, in Naruto's body, turns around and to try to catch it, but it's too late. It hits the Turtle Kage in the face. Turtle uses a seal jutsu to make Orochimaru's arms damaged before he passes on. His last word being, "Naruto, protect the village at all costs. I believe that you can. Protective peace." Naruto cries as he turns around to kill Orochimaru, but Orochimaru uses a jutsu to escape. Naruto calls for a medical ninja to try to save the third Hokage, but it is too late. But there are still other ninjas that need to be taken care of. So Naruto, using the cursed steel mark he got in part 1, in absolute fury, so he slaughters every single ninja that is attacking Konoha, besides a few that have already retreated or given up. That this includes Gaara and his siblings and some other shinobi. From that day forward, he actually gets some respect from the village. But some of the shinobi call him the demon fox that slaughters all. Naruto becomes a kind of hero to the villagers he saves. Now one day after he decides who the next Hokage is, there's going to be a few options. They include Jiraiya, Tsunade, and a few other chunin. Since Jiraiya does not want to be the Hokage, he goes to get Tsunade. This starts the next arc of Naruto. Naruto and Jiraiya set out to try to find her, but Jiraiya still saying that he will teach Naruto a stronger jutsu than the Chidori. Now the travel stays the same, but when we get to the Rasengan training, it goes easier. Why? Well, Kurama is helping, and as being made of pure chakra, he would know a lot about it. So the first and second part of the training gets done in a single day, with Jiraiya being impressed. So the second day proceeds to the third and final phase of the Rasengan, which would take a little longer, but Naruto figures it out. But one difference is that he does not need to summon a shadow clone. Why? It's because the Rasengan is based off a tailed beast ball, which Kurama of course knows, so he would show Naruto how to do it. Jiraiya would be really impressed by Naruto, thinking he might truly be the child of his prophecy. For a while, Naruto would try to perfect the Rasengan. Sure, he knows how to use it correctly, but he has still yet to complete the Rasengan, since Minato could not complete it in his lifetime. Jiraiya gives that task to Naruto. Naruto, while traveling to the final town, continues to try to complete the Rasengan, with fails for now at least. Orochimaru still asks Tsunade to use arms as in canon, but I will actually say that they get there before Orochimaru. Why? Because Naruto did not have to heal much from the Rasengan training, so Naruto and Jiraiya talk with Tsunade, and they ask her to be the 5th Hokage as in canon. But due to Tsunade being drunk, she tells Naruto to fight her, and if he wins, he would accept, which Naruto accepts. Naruto starts out to fight with Trunk Shurikens as in canon. Naruto then, while Tsunade is dodging, uses the Rasengan to run up to Tsunade and hits her in the stomach with the Rasengan, making her fight back. Tsunade says, "This jutsu, it can't be. It's force jutsu," as she gets thrown a long distance away. Shizune looks shocked at Naruto, with Tsunade rushing towards Naruto, preparing to punch him in the face. But Naruto enters his kurama chakra mode and dodges it. Tsunade looks even more surprised, as he starts yelling at Naruto. Naruto gets angry and enters his second curse mark, which Kurama scoffs at. Naruto punches Tsunade in the face and she drops to the floor. Shizune looks horrified. As the next day, she wakes up, asking what had occurred. Shizune explains what had happened, and since there was a bet, Tsunade goes to Konoha and heals everybody injured in the attack. Rock Lee still survives and Orochimaru does not get his arms healed, but he is going not to go give up just yet. But that's where I'm going to be ending this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all.